Pictures! Alright, I have a feeling this is a long episode. Well, my episodes are usually long. But, definitely going to be more difficult than the last ones, if I remember. Ah, wrong door. Let us go back. This is going to be the first herd part of the chapter. Or rather, this episode. It's going to take the longest. Definitely. Don't you like how calm and peaceful and serene this music is? Yeah, I love it when the game tells me something bad's about to happen as well. There's one crate down. I gotta push it farther up. Yep. And move it forward. These pushing puzzles are kind of monotonous, to be totally fair and honest. They really are. It's just, it's busy work. And I'm not a fan of busy work in really any sort of game, especially when it feels unnecessary, which these do. Yeah, we're going into water. We're gonna go into water. We shouldn't go in the water, though. We should stay the hell out of the water. Why? Oh, they didn't have this POV section in Chris's scenario, obviously. They're sharks. Trying to find where the door is. Because there's one shark in here that will not bode well for us. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Discard this. Oh, I should tell you, in Chris's scenario, if he saved Richard beforehand, he will sacrifice himself and push Chris out of the way, and then Jaws decides to have a nice Aiken-sized sandwich. So that's what happens to Rich. Ergo, you get the assault shotgun in this part of the game if you were playing as Chris. Alright, examine. 2 green herbs. So, we got one for the caution state and one for the danger state. The danger zone. Call Kenny Loggins because we're in the danger zone. What, I just had to make an Archer reference. Oh! Oh!
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Stop banging on the glass. You're not in SeaWorld, for God's sake.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oh, God. I might actually die here. This might be my tomb. Unless, I think it's over here. Please tell me it's over here. Yes, release of safety.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Oh boy. Come on, move faster. That did nothing. Let's try number 2.
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
So, I gotta release the safety switch again, I think.
Reaching 90% of pressure threshold.
Pull the lever, Crunk! Barely, just barely made it by the skin of my frickin' teeth. Oh my god, I've never gotten that close in a playthrough before. I had legit concerns that I might die. They were not necessarily unfounded upon. There doesn't seem to be anything of use. I think there is, though. What did I tell you? Ask, and ye shall receive. Look at all this water. Hey, man, put me back in the water, man. Put me back in the water. Nope. Yeah, there's that thing. It's just better to waste a bullet, otherwise he's just gonna bite your leg, and that's unnecessary health that doesn't need to be lost. Yeah, there's this big bastard right here. Apparently it's called Neptune. For he is the god of the sea, and we have stepped into his jungle, like the peasants we are. Grab this. Or not. But we actually know a way to... Danger! Danger! High voltage! Twitching like an epileptic kid at a rave. Oh, it's so priceless. But now we have the key to the gallery. So, forwards! Ah, again, nothing here. And then through here. Ah! The holy grail of all items! Magnum rounds! These are some of the only Magnum rounds you get in the game, so... Make sure you have a slot open. Or at the very least, just pick it up later at some point. Love that camera work there. Come on now. Back up. First things first, though. I'm gonna go back to the item box and pick up some things. What things, you may ask? Well, it's important. Up. Down. Up, down, funk you up. Up, down, funk you up. Sorry about that. I just like to sing once in a while. Oh. We need the book. The book. We go by the book. Think that... Do my eyes deceive me? Is that another useful magazine? There's... Oh, bees! Die, bees! Die! You will know my true name. Stop it! Ugh. I just have an irrational fear of bees in real life. Well, of course, with a contour expression of pain on his face, he's holding something. I can probably guess how he died. That's not exactly a pleasant thought. Not even close to a pleasant thought. Smush. Assortment of old tubes and flasks. Ah. Wasted 2 bullets there, but whatever. Squash. Reload. And let's get back outside so we do not have to waste any more ammo on the bees. Bees, my god. Yeah, I thought it... You thought I was gonna make a Wicker Man reference there, didn't you? Well, I'm not. Use! Alright. Let us go back there and pick up what we wouldn't have been able to pick up before without getting stung. Again, not a pleasant thought. Take the residence key. I will. Ah, look at this poor bastard. Anything in here? It's full of dirty water. Anything in here? No. You gypped me. Ah. That might explain why the water's not working. Where's the door? Giant plant is crushing the wall. A swarm of angry moths surrounds it. Shelves lined with books. There's one white book sandwiched in between them. Take it. Yes. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. Sounds like a new energy drink. Try new V-Jolt! If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied 5 seconds. V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and the UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. That is not a value for us. Characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3 is red, yellow 6 is yellow, number 7 is green, number 10 is orange, 17 is blue, and V-Jolt is dark brown. Okay. And use the book. The book. Why does the book seem to form some kind of pattern? Yes, I shall reorder them. This puzzle's like insultingly easy. There you go. So skewed, bro. What up? But we're not gonna fight him. We have to fight him in Chris's scenario, but I think in Jill's can actually do something. A little circumvention. A little playing the odds in our favor. Lock mechanism for the door. Use it. Ah, here we go. I'm trying to remember the symbols. 3? Six. I think 5. No, I'm trying to remember. This one was 5, I think. This one was 3. No, and this one was 6. Maybe? Well, I'm trying to remember the symbols and where they appeared in the bar. Because they have to, like, use the colors that the lanterns generate, and then you gotta match them up to the pool balls on the table, and then you gotta use the numbers that correlate to the colors to open the lock. So if I'm not mistaken, 5, 6, 3. No, wait. The orange one, I'm trying to remember all my billiard ball colors. The red one is 3? The red one's 3, the orange one's 5, and the green one is 6. But where do the symbols go? Maybe it's 365, like the days. No. Hold on, before I waste any more time, let me go back to the bar. Unless I can, like, suddenly remember what to do. And knowing my memory, probably can't suddenly remember what to do. So let's make it a rather brief detour. So let's go over to the lamps. Okay, so that symbol has 2 eyelashes, and that's red. And the color of the pool and in a billiards table, the red one is 3. So we go over to this one. That has the 3 eyelashes above it, and so that means its number is 6. Because the 6 ball is green in a billiards table. And then this one is orange, so obviously that's 5, and that's the one that kind of looks like a snake eye. Or like a serpent eye, or some kind of weird eye thing. Up. Okay, so this is 6, this is 3, this is 5. Ha! There we go! Okay. It would be number 3. I think I need to examine the wall over here. Something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. Real helpful. Looks like a water tap. Yellow number 6. This is number 3. So take some. I shall. And then I gotta have this thing I think 1 is represented by like a water tap, if I'm not mistaken. So combine U and B number 3 with the water, and then you get number 4. And then I think you gotta... So we gotta combine... So 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I gotta combine yellow number 6 with number 4. So there goes number 10. I guess I gotta pick up another bottle and combine water, some water with this, because 1 plus 6 equals 7. So number 7. And then combine this to make this. That's 17. So I just need some of the number 3. Combine this with this. And boom! V-Jolt! Aha! Now, I think what we need to do is... Oh, red herb. It's blocked from the other side. I'm trying to think. I think we either need to... Well, if that's blocked from the other side, then I think we need to go back down into the basement. If I am not mistaken. In fact, let's see if my theory holds any water. No pun intended. And go back down to the aqua ring to see if that's true. Because they did mention that it was holed up in the aqua ring. The aqua ring. Somewhere. So, like all good theories in life, let's test out. And water's running. Okay. Water's all gone. There is no way to get through anymore. Alright. So I probably have to go downstairs, and then go through, and then up again. At least, I think that's what I have to do. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure if that holds any truth or merit to it, but can't hurt. I think we're gonna go back out here. If I'm not mistaken, I think. Go back up these stairs? Maybe? Possibly? Who knows? Whoa, that's... You're lucky I don't make soup out of you. It would be bad tasting soup, though, considering it's infected and rotten and all. Wither and die, bitch. Yes, throw them all away. And is there anything in here that I might possibly use? Nope, guess not. You can't do this in Chris's scenario. Actually, I take that back. You can do this in Chris's scenario, but you gotta go into the boss room first. And in order for this to happen, you actually had to have let Richard die from getting bit by the giant snake from earlier, so not administering the serum. You do that, and you go into the boss room in Chris's scenario. Rebecca comes in, and she does the whole, like, chemical compound thing I just did, and she does that, and it's, and there you go. This is balanced by the fact that if Rich obviously dies before you give him the serum, you can't get the assault shotgun later on. So I guess the two sort of balance each other out. I would think. I don't know. I always let Rich get the serum just because the assault shotgun really is incredibly useful, especially late game. When, depending on how long this runs, next episode possibly, we're going to be encountering some new enemies that need as much firepower as you have to dispose of them. But for now, let's go through. And oh, this is the right area. So let's enter through and hope for the best, because I don't have a grenade launcher on hand. That's right. Wither and die. Wither and die! Oh, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is this thing?
Where the hell did you get a flamethrower? Burn it, Barry! Burn it! Yeah! Barry Burton! 420 plays this, bitch! Ha ha! You fucking rock, Barry.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Well, no. But there are some things man was never meant to tamper with. Ah, the last mansion key! So this opens up all the rest of the doors in the mansion. And I think there are supplies around here, if I'm not mistaken. I knew there were supplies in Chris's scenario. Like, I think there was like a box of shotgun shells stashed somewhere. Not... Was it on the bottom floor or the top floor? Can't tell if it's on the bottom or the top. I don't see it down here, so I'm going to go upstairs. See if that's the case. I thought there would be something over here in this little nook. I guess not. Plan 42. I'm kind of glad I circumvented this boss because It's not necessarily difficult, it's just a massive pain to fight.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
Alright. See you later, Barry. I think maybe I have to go through the door behind him. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. I am so glad I circumvented the Plan 42 boss. Because...
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Well, Wesker, we haven't seen you in a while. Wonder what you've been doing. Push this forward. Actually, even though I do not know how long this episode is, but considering the events that have transpired, I'm actually going to save my game. I mean, there were big events. And I know compared to some of my other episodes, it seems a bit short, but bigger battles and all that. Especially considering what comes up next. We do have to go back to the mansion. That is it for today's episode. That has been the double feature. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing a lot more things when we get back to the mansion. We see some of the most powerful and annoying enemies. We get some of the most annoying puzzles in the game, and generally we're starting to get near the point of no return. So, until next time, farewell.